no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida Gators offense will go on the attack first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there's a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense will go to work for the first time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Makes the grab. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Get him on the ground after a 4. after the 31. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Back to throw, it's Flagway. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pressure coming. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. Strong, firm tackle.
It's so important for an offense in the passing game to change the launch point of the quarterback. You can't consistently be 5 or 7 yards behind the center throwing the football. Move the pocket, get him outside, buy him some time so he can see the field, and then show you what he can do with that arm talent.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert.
It's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that, guys, on this drive?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Got it in the middle, it's Young. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats. Back at it after the break. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Edwards. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks. And they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been. And the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's. And you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. With the catch, it's Hooks. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands. Let him do the rest.
The sure hands, it's Daniels. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Rush is on him. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to connect with...
Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Florida. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. A little screen to the running back. Sweet cut there. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Alabama quickly back to the line. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Pulls it in. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hands, it's Brown. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. barely stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Leaves it with the back. Oh, better look out! Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking for a productive play on first down. Right back to the well. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Gator! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes that Alabama offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grabbed over the middle, it's Craven. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Hoover. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown has ensued.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. To throw, it's Hoover. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Craver. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, you've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to him again. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And at which ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Using his legs, it's Webb. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Gators have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Gators! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, to run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. using the quick game. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Got it in the middle. It's Craver. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third down? They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Lets it fly. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Snap from the gun on third down. Got his man quickly. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over.